Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Today I'll be talking about what is currently going on with the cryptocurrency market, because as you guys know, China has currently been upset, and they are not a huge fan of the crypto markets right now because they're currently putting bans on the cryptocurrencies, and that is why the market is dropping, and that's why the Bitcoin price currently plunges below 30,000 as China quote-unquote ramps, meaning they're just very unhappy with the carbon emissions that are happening to their economy, and that is why they are banning some cryptos in China, just because it's been so bad for the environment. The carbon neutral emissions, it's been toxic, and as we see here, right here, Bitcoin mining in China could soon generate as much carbon emissions as some European countries. So that's saying it's even worse than the European countries, because studies find that ever since Bitcoin's been soaring, and they've just lost negative effects on the environment, meaning it's been hard for cryptocurrency mining. So every time the coin is mined in China, that alone, Bitcoin generates more than 130 million metric tons of carbon emissions by the time the technology's energy consumption peaks in 2024. So it's already just rapidly growing. It's already hitting new records, which is it's just pretty bad. So these greenhouse gases surpassed the total amount of emission from Qatar in 2016 when they had that big old oil spill. Yeah, and totally, just Bitcoin itself, it's just constantly always mined, and with all the news going on behind it, it's just not good for the environment, because as Bitcoin has grown in China, it's become more of a mecca for technology. So that means if China's Bitcoin industry were a country, its total energy consumption would have ranked 12th globally in 2016, so ahead of major economies like Italy and Saudi Arabia. But with that being said, there's more than 75% of Bitcoin's network which is being mined through hashing, which that is through a computer hardware that runs and solves algorithms that generate new cryptos and allow transactions between them. So just in China alone by itself, it's been already tripling with carbon emissions, and it's been bad for the environment. So that is why there's a huge ban on cryptocurrency in China, and that is why the market has plummeted and dropped right now. And it's just a current phase the market always has. So as we can see here, the carbon footprint distribution, so the carbon emissions, this is what it takes, all these percentages here from Canada, Latin America, Russia, India, etc., the United States, China being down here at the bottom. So that's China is like the biggest percentage here, meaning they get the most amount of mining down over there, because everyone just has a lot of money and they want to invest in cryptocurrency. So that is why China is cracking down on and regulating the crypto market bans for their country, which is hurting the U.S. economy right now, and just businesses worldwide, because the Bitcoin and Ethereum and other cryptocurrencies are just it's been so hot recently, and that is why there's a ban on cryptocurrency in China, because they're just so sick and tired of everybody mining coins, and it's just regulating the economy. That is why all this carbon emissions is it's bad for the environment. It's bad for people to live in China right now, because they're just breathing in toxins through the clouds, and just in general. It says right here, Bitcoin's been mined about 7 billion, or I believe that's 7 million, I think, yeah. And Ethereum's just been about 3 million. This is going to be some oxygen that's regulated in the air, TCO, 2E. That's just how much is used carbon emissions that's been outgoing from the minings. So that is why cryptocurrency is on a ban right now in China. And with that being said, they've just been cracking down on cryptocurrencies, just like Bitcoin tanked on back in January, and that's why it's currently evolving right now, and that's currently what's going on with the market. And crypto continues to catch a lot of heat from China, which is what I was just talked about, because they've been getting more and more aggression push for these currencies, so they want to advocate for them, making the economy more better. So that's why they're working on that's why Bitcoin currently is let's see right here, boom, Bitcoin mining in China could soon generate as much carbon emissions as more European countries. So that brings me over to this video right here, where they talk about how the Bitcoin miner CEO is moving toward carbon neutral, and carbon neutral in fact refers to achieving net zero carbon dioxide emissions. So according to science, they're basically just balancing out the emissions of carbon dioxide, which removes the emissions, so like the gas emissions. So in simple terms, it means when a person or a company or a country says they are carbon neutral, it means they've reduced the amount of carbon dioxide that's been released through Earth's atmosphere as much as they can. So they're cracking down, and they're taking away all this carbon neutrality, meaning it's going to be more reducible, and the Earth's atmosphere won't be as cluttered with all this carbon dioxide emissions. So that's what China right here is currently working on doing, and that is what Bitcoin is working on doing. That's why the price is dropping, and that's why North America mining has been banned for some months or so now, and they just want to have a better energy use for it. They want to have the economy become a lot better for mining for cryptocurrencies. And let me play this short little clip here about one of the big Bitcoin miner CEOs who talks about the carbon emissions.
North America's leading Bitcoin miners and Elon Musk to discuss crypto's environmental impact. Among those represented on the call was Marathon Digital Holdings. The crypto miner has just unveiled plans for a new hub in Texas, which it says will make their operations 70% carbon neutral by 2022. And joining us now is Fred Thiel, the CEO of...
So yeah, by 2022, they're going to be having less carbon emissions in the air, so it's going to be better for the economy. And Bitcoin is just going to keep on producing. It's going to be mined more at a faster hash rating, because all these carbon emissions, they're going to be going all carbon neutral, as the Bitcoin CEO, and not the Bitcoin CEO, the Bitcoin miner CEO, it's just going to be cracking down more on energy use and being more effective for the economy. So let me play the rest of this clip.
Marathon Digital Holdings. Fred, fantastic to have you on the show. I know you weren't present on the call. It was your president that actually attended. But what can you tell us in terms of that call, and perhaps what role Elon Musk played too?
Well, it was our chairman of the board who was there, Mariko Komodo. So I think the call's purpose really was to help Elon understand really how power is used by the Bitcoin mining industry and the Bitcoin mining industry.
So yeah, they're going to be planning on having more carbon emissions taken away. It's going to cause a more greater impact for where they're currently going to be mining more and more Bitcoin in Texas. So that being said, Elon Musk and Tesla will be still accepting payments through Bitcoin, and that's going to be a huge uprunner for the company Tesla and for Elon Musk and for all the Bitcoin enthusiasts out there who are always talking about it and always wanting to buy. So let me play the rest of this short clip.
Industry's commitment to using carbon neutral power, as evidenced really by our announcement on Monday morning regarding our new center in Texas, as you mentioned, which is 70%. Overall, our footprint will be 70% carbon neutral. That particular site will be 100% carbon neutral, over 250 megawatts. So we're very excited to come out and now be able to move the majority of our fleet to carbon neutral, and looking forward to, over the course of next year, reach about 100% overall.
We'll talk about that.
Wow, guys, so you just heard those numbers right there, talking about how it's going to be more than 70% carbon neutral, and that is how Bitcoin will continue to be more volatile and more, not scarce, but it'll be able to scale more, and it'll be mined a whole lot more efficiently and faster, and it's going to be better for the environment. It's not going to cause carbon emissions for the environment, and at some point down the line, China is going to want to open up the gates again to all the crypto investors, and just let the economy keep growing and growing, and that's just better for the company, you know, or for the country itself, China, and all those other crypto investors out there, especially in Bitcoin, and all the crypto miners making the hash ratings be more efficiently, and a turnaround time for mining. It's going to be happening super fast, and you can mine quicker. So yeah, the Texas Mining Hub plans on making Bitcoin more than 70% carbon neutral, so it's going to be easier to mine the cryptocurrency, and it's going to be leaving a better impact on the environment itself. And yeah, pretty much that's what's going on with the crypto updates. That's why everything is plummeting right now. Everything is not really going well, just because the crypto ban in China, and it's regulating the market in the US and all around the world, because it's just causing like a big old interference for the US market and economy and the crypto market. So that is why that's what's going on with the cryptocurrencies right now, Bitcoin and Ethereum. So basically the carbon emissions are horrible for the environment right now. So that is why yeah, China's the big percentage right here, and that is why the US, the European countries too, are not doing successful right now. So that is why Bitcoin will go carbon neutral by 2021 at the end, and 2022 by the earliest. So yeah, the market's just gonna keep seeing all these news and updates. So with that being said, thank you guys for watching, and yeah, just stay tuned for more videos, and be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and thank you for watching.